Coverage now of Saturday Night Baseball as we welcome you to Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Hey, keep it going. Stay hot.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Matt, there's some tough losses in the course of the season, right? We've all witnessed that. But, man, to lose a 1-run game when you're losing a lot recently, that just rips the heart out of you. They got to figure out a way to just get it back up and come back and go play another game.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Well, Larry Bullard is a good umpire. It's pretty uncommon to see guys get too frustrated about his balls and strikes because it doesn't seem like he favors one location more than the other.
Stay hot now.
Now a throw over, and he's back standing.
Hey, keep swinging that hot bat, huh? Keep it rolling.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Britt moving in. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. With that, here's a look.
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 43 on the year for him. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Striding in once again, Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jock Peterson.
The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Let the big dog eat, buddy.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Down and away, ball 1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Oh, baby, see you done.
Hey, let's go now one time.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Russell ranging into the outfield. He's got it 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Bob Laker comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Bob Laker.
This one's down to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Darren James. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
That's wide, 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Get a piece.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
All right, 1 time, right here.
High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. 1 out. Ready once again, Addison Russell.
The batter.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Russell.
Hey, you got 1 out right here.
Here we go,
Now
guys.
the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. James fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
A 4-1 finish in this evening. Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today it's the rubber match of this 3 games. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And Matt, you know, you look at the split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this 3rd game.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Oh, that's a good-looking curveball to hit right there. That ball's coming right into you. So maybe he's measuring him and looking for another one this pitch.
Keep it rolling. Here you go.
Hit hard to third. Cervantes is right there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees.
This is a guy that almost hit 50 home runs a year ago, so it's possible that he gets there again, but he's going to really have to turn it around in a hurry. So far, it's been a real slow start.
Hey, stay back.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Darren James is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Riggs rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. And he is out. Ready for another chance. Darren James. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Let's go. Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
The 1-0 delivery. That misses 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Outside and low, 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even, 4 apiece. Stepping up to the plate, Gustavo Gonzalez, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Here's Jared Hoying, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
One pitch right here. Come on now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Cervantes is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Digging in once again, Carlos Asuaje. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. At the plate, Darren James. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that's on that broke too low.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
The 1-0. Hey. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
Hey, no one better here. Let's go. Come on.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 1-1 pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Let it fly. Here we go, clutch up right now.
He's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
A one. From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Brooks Pounders, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's really struggled with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average coming into this start. So, to me, it's if he has traffic on the field, on the bases, can he pitch out of those jams? That will be the key that determines the fate of this game.
Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Well, this is an important month. They're playing well in June. And this is where you start to see those teams that are going to contend or the June swoon. Those teams that are going to fall off. They look like they're going to continue to just take off. They're playing good ball right now. This is a contending team.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
2-1.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Matt, Hendricks is another one of those well-respected umpires. Some say he favors one side of the plate from time to time, but most of the time it's not very noticeable. Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Stay hot now, kid. Let's go.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Boy, that line drive was a blur off the bat.
Which means it's definitely worth looking at on show track. And how about this for an exit velocity? 116 miles an hour. That's right up there with the fastest we've seen.
Coming to the plate now, Dan Vogelbach. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely.
Be nice and patient, one at a time. Hey, let her rip.
And another throw over, and the runner back.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
And again a throw. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in Once more, a throw over. Runner back safely.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Leave one. Digging in to try it again, Darren James.
Darren James.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A man on third with 2 down. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third.
Let it fly right here.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Left for the Yankees. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lewis Woodson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. There's one.
That's it.
Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvatore Mateo. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So digging in now, Darren James. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Bounce to first. Canna has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still tied 1 apiece. Digging in once again, Darren James. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
No one better.
From the belt, the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Nobody out, runner on first. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
Shin-high fastball that time, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Hey, keep it going now. Keep it going.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Just keeping him close. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bradley is there. One down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team.
Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Kansas City Royals. At the plate, Jorge Soler. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. The windup and the 0-1. To third, James takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Go down 1-2. Stepping into the box, Darren James. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to win the first game on the road, and then you get ready for game 2. It just makes you feel like, hey, this could be a pretty productive road trip. If you win 2 games in a row, then you're really knowing we got a chance to have a great trip.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in, Aaron Alford. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Hot shot on the ground is short. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Now to the plate, Gustavo Gonzalez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Runner goes for third. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So coming to the plate, Eric Lucy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And the Royals are in the hit column. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
He hit that ball hard through the 5-6 hole. Now, I know he saw third baseman slide out of the corner of his eye because it looked like he picked his feet up a little bit, started to run a little bit faster.
Striding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Bradley Jr.
Hey, we got 2.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit to third. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Darren James.
Darren James.
All right, one time right here.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dozier in foul ground, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. At the plate, Lewis Woodson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. On the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, Eric
Leading off
Lucy.
for Kansas City, first baseman, Eric
Come on now, let's
Lucy.
go.
1-1, here it comes. Grounder down the line at third, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
What a great swing. That ball got back as far as he could, and he shot it right past the third baseman. Now, the third baseman wasn't playing on the line. He's off the line a little bit, but I still like the execution of the swing.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. James is there for it. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Aledmus Diaz. He hit a sac fly earlier. 1-2. Here it comes. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Ready for another chance. Darren James, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
James.
Here we go, baby.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1 ball, no strikes.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Come on, let it fly right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Right here. Come on now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Coles is on his way home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-2 ball game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Ready once again, Aaron Alford, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
See him rip it up there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Hits for the Yankees. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
James.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kids. See it and rip it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-0 pitch on the way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Hey, see it, drive it.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Hit hard back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Now at the plate, Darren James. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
James.
Come on, big guy. What time? Here you go.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-0 count. Here it is. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the weight pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, man, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
4-2 the final score tonight. Kendall Graveman claims the win out of the pen, his first. Luis Batista.
4 runs.
Rain falling here in the tri-state area as we close in on game time at Yankee Stadium. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Kansas City Royals. Julio Teheran gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, if you look at his numbers, it's not going to blow you away. But he's an important guy to this team. He eats up innings. He continues to keep them in games. And if he gets a little luck along the way, he may walk away with more wins than losses.
1 down, 1 down.
The 0-1 delivery. Now a bunt attempt here. James scoops it up, and the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, they have to be very happy with Aledmys Diaz right now. He's such a consistent performer this.
Striding in, Darren James is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Hey, stay hot now. Nobody back.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They run a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, this is an important month. They're playing well in June, and this is where you start to see those teams that are going to contend, or the June swoon, those teams that are going to fall off. They look like they're going to continue to just take off. They're playing good ball right now. This is a contending team.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Yankees come up empty. We played an inning in the Bronx. No score here on the show. Now at the plate, Hunter Dozier, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit out towards second. Marte has it. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. In now, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Darren James.
First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, base is empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Here you go. Let it go.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Smoke toward the hole. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Well, it's not rocket science. You fall behind 3-1 to this guy, you're probably going to give up a base hit when you throw him a fastball.
Digging in, Dan Vogelbach comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Vogelbach.
Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big dog. Your spot.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. So stepping in, Darren James. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Darren James.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Ready on 1-2. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Barner is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1. Digging in, Christian Colon. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Designated hitter, Christian Colon.
0-1 count, and the pitch. To third. James fields it cleanly. 1 away. Stepping up now, Freddie Barner. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Freddie Barner.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. The second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Now batting, Darren James.
For the Yankees, third baseman, Darren James.
Into the windup and the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he misses with it. 1-1. And this will be fouled away.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
The 1-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 8th inning coming up. It's the Royals 7 and the Yankees 4. Settling in now, Freddie Varner. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Varner.
Hey, looking good. Put him away up there. Let's go.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. So it's.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he's still.
Downtown Baltimore and Oriole Park on a Friday night. Tonight, the first of this 3-game. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Matt, every team goes through this in the course of a season. They lost their last game. They've been losing a lot lately. The battle here is to try to keep everybody on the positive frame of mind. Because it's easy now to get negative about everything that's going on. Be positive. Try to get a W. It's important.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hey, stay hot now. Nobody better. Nobody better.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, stay hot now.
Now another 2-2. And another foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes. Striding in once again, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And that misses 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
See it, drive it like you can. Let's go. Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul.
Come on.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Soft liner to the left side, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Digging in once again, Darren James. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. If you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going. Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Digging in to try it again, Dan Vogelbach. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Hey, you got it. No one bet. Let's go.
0-1, here it comes. And there he goes towards second to right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go into the flag court and gone.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September.
Ready for another shot now. Darren James, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way. Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Refsnyder is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Yanks strand.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
3-2 the finish. MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore.
Here we go.
At the plate, Darren James. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe
Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Hey, one time right now.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Hey, need you right here. One time.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Get your pitch,
Now another 0-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
Hey, easy on. Here we go.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Let's go.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Well, it's still early, but it's also work. Ready once again, Darren James. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And this is fouled at the plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Popped high in the air. Lustig is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance. Darren James. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chisenhall moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend. Digging in, Darren James, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Swing and a little blooper to center. Refsnyder ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they've played baseball. That's why this game today puts you at 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like you're playing pretty good, consistent ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another payoff pitch. Grounded to first. Matthews has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 4 runs in the... Standing in, Darren James, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Darren James.
Third baseman, Darren James.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To the right side and through, a base hit. Riggs is on his way home. And not in time as the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Digging in and looking for more, Dan Vogelbach. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Goodell's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Aaron Alford.
All right, come on now, one time, let it fly.
Left fielder, Aaron.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. James rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from second crosses the plate. Stepping up now, Nick Carew. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Carew.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through for a hit.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Machado.
This one's down to third. There's one. Out. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Striding in, Darren James.
Third baseman, Darren James.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Just got a piece to the right side, but it gets fouled.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win.
Locked in a heated race late in the season, a team gets a pregame pep talk from their skipper.